Every night, it's the same routine. You lie down, close your eyes, and hope, just tonight, you'll finally get a full night's sleep. But a few hours later, your eyes open again. You feel that pressure in your lower belly. You sigh, sit up slowly, and make another quiet trip to the bathroom. You've lost count. Maybe 3 times, maybe 4. Each step feels heavier. Your eyes sting from fatigue. And when you finally crawl back into bed, your wife's still asleep beside you. Peaceful, undisturbed. While you lie there staring at the ceiling, wondering, what's happening to me? Why can't I sleep through the night anymore? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of men over 50 silently fight this same battle every single night. It's not weakness. It's not aging in the way most people think. It's something deeper, something no one really talks about. It's your prostate, a small gland that quietly grows over time, pressing against your bladder, sending urgent signals when you least expect them. And while most men just accept it as part of getting older, there's a truth very few people ever share with you. Because what if I told you? Nature has already given you a powerful helper, a simple fruit that science shows may support prostate size, ease pressure, and help restore peaceful sleep again. No complicated pills, no confusing routines, just one natural, gentle solution, hidden in plain sight. But before we reveal what it is, let's understand why this happens, and how you can finally break free from this endless cycle of sleepless nights and constant bathroom trips. Because when you understand the root cause, you don't just manage symptoms. You rebuild confidence, control, and calm. Soft music shift, hopeful tone, and here's the truth no one tells you. Your prostate isn't your enemy, it's your body's messenger. It's been trying to get your attention, to tell you it's under stress, inflamed, and begging for balance. You don't have to surrender your nights. You don't have to live in quiet frustration. Science has uncovered simple, natural tools, foods that calm inflammation, nutrients that restore flow, and daily habits that bring you back to peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. So if you've been waking up tired, drained, or feeling less like yourself lately, stay with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the fruit that could help shrink your prostate, the nutrients that strengthen your bladder, and the night routine that rebuilds you from the inside out. It's not about shortcuts, it's about understanding. And once you see how your body really works, you'll realize it's never too late to heal. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let's uncover the truth together, because peaceful nights start with the right knowledge, and sometimes all it takes is one small fruit to change the way you sleep forever. Let's start with the truth. Your prostate didn't suddenly become a problem overnight. What you're feeling today, those late-night bathroom trips, that weak stream, the frustration, it's been years in the making. The prostate is a small gland, about the size of a walnut, tucked just below your bladder. Its main job? To help produce fluid that supports your reproductive health. But here's what most men don't realize. As we age, especially after 40, hormonal changes start to shift. Your testosterone slowly declines. And another hormone, called DHT, dihydrotestosterone, begins to rise. Now, DHT is powerful. It's made from testosterone itself, but in excess, it acts like fuel on fire, triggering your prostate cells to multiply and swell. At first, you might not notice anything. A slightly slower stream, a few extra seconds in the bathroom. But over time, that gland, once the size of a walnut, can grow to the size of a plum. And eventually, it begins pressing on your urethra, the very tube that carries urine out of your body. And that's when the cycle begins. You feel the urge to go, even when your bladder's barely full. You wake up multiple times at night, breaking your deep sleep. You start your day groggy, drained, frustrated. It's not just about discomfort, it's about lost energy, lost rest, and lost peace. But here's something every man deserves to hear. This isn't your fault. You didn't do something wrong. Your body is responding to time, stress, diet, and hormones, and it's asking for help. The good news? You can help it. Because nature already gave you tools to calm this growth, reduce inflammation, and restore comfort. You see, enlarged prostates thrive in an environment of inflammation, and inflammation thrives when we eat processed foods, live under stress, and skip key nutrients. That's why ancient diets, rich in fruits, nuts, seeds, and colorful foods, show far fewer prostate issues than the modern plate. It's not just genetics. It's lifestyle. Modern science has confirmed what tradition always knew. Certain natural compounds, like lycopene, beta-sitosterol, and polyphenols, can actually help soothe inflammation, balance hormones, and support prostate size. And some of the richest sources of these nutrients are found in the simplest foods, like one powerful fruit we'll reveal shortly. A fruit backed by clinical studies to support healthy flow, reduce waking at night, and even improve deep, restorative sleep. Because when your prostate relaxes, your bladder relaxes, and your body finally rests. So if you've been waking up tired, if you've started planning your nights around the bathroom, just know, it doesn't have to be this way forever. You can take small, natural steps that help your body do what it's been trying to do all along. Restore balance, rebuild peace, and let you sleep through the night again. In a moment, I'll show you exactly which fruit can help you start. But first, let's look at how your daily routine may be feeding the problem. And what changes can calm your prostate from the inside out? Processed foods and sugars, the silent inflammers, that midday snack, that evening dessert, that fast food burger. They might satisfy your taste buds, but inside your body, they're setting off tiny alarms. Refined sugar and trans fats trigger inflammation. And your prostate, being a sensitive gland, reacts to it instantly. Over time, chronic inflammation swells the tissues around the prostate, tightening muscles, blocking flow, and forcing your bladder to work overtime. The result? More urgency, more nighttime trips, a less deep sleep, and worse, inflammation doesn't just stay in one place. It spreads, draining your energy, hurting your joints, and even impacting testosterone levels. If you want to calm your prostate, you have to calm your plate. Swap the sugar for berries. Swap the fried foods for olive oil. Because healing begins in your kitchen. Dehydration and too much caffeine. The hidden stressors you've probably heard. Drink more water. But here's what most men miss. Too little water makes your urine more concentrated, and concentrated urine irritates the bladder and prostate lining. It's like pouring acid on sensitive tissue. You'll feel more burning, more urgency, more pressure. Now add too much caffeine from coffee, energy drinks, or sodas. And you've created a double hit. A stimulant that wakes your bladder, and a diuretic that pushes you to urinate more often. The fix? Start small. Drink water steadily through the day, and cut caffeine after 2 p.m. so your nights can finally stay quiet. Sitting too long, the pressure. You don't feel in the modern world. We sit more than ever. In cars, in offices, in front of screens. But here's the problem. When you sit too long, you create constant pressure on your pelvic region, and your prostate gets caught in that squeeze. That pressure slows circulation, traps inflammation, and even weakens the pelvic muscles that support your bladder control. You don't need a gym membership to fix it. Just move. Stand every 30 minutes. Take short walks. Stretch your hips. Breathe deeply, because when blood flows, healing follows. These triggers, sugar, caffeine, sitting, they're not sins. They're signals your body isn't breaking, it's asking you to simplify, to return to balance, to feed it what it truly needs. And when you do, your hormones stabilize, your inflammation fades, your sleep deepens, and your mornings start clear again. Now that you know what's causing the problem, it's time to discover what can fix it naturally. A simple, powerful fruit, used for centuries, proven by science, to shrink prostate swelling, calm the bladder, and restore restful sleep. Let's reveal the truth behind this powerful prostate fruit next. When it comes to prostate health, One fruit alone, no matter how powerful, isn't the full story. Nature always works in harmony. To get the best results, your body needs a team, not just a single player. Think of your prostate like a garden. Tomatoes may be the seed of healing, but to make that seed grow strong, you need the right soil, sunlight, and water. In other words, supporting nutrients and simple habits that help your body thrive. The power partners: zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats. Let's start with zinc, often called the male mineral. It plays a key role in hormone balance, cell repair, and immune strength. Low zinc levels can weaken prostate cells, making them more vulnerable to inflammation and swelling. You'll find zinc in foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, chickpeas, and eggs. Simple, everyday foods that can protect your strength from the inside. Next comes vitamin D, your sunlight nutrient. It helps reduce inflammation and supports hormone balance, especially testosterone, a crucial factor in men's vitality. Many men over 50 are low in vitamin D, so adding a small daily dose, or simply spending 15 minutes in morning sunlight, can transform how your body feels and functions. And don't forget healthy fats, because lycopene, that healing compound from tomatoes, needs fat to be fully absorbed. So a drizzle of olive oil, a handful of nuts, or a few slices of avocado can make a big difference. When you combine these together, tomatoes for lycopene, nuts for zinc, olive oil for healthy fat, and vitamin D for balance, you create a synergy that helps your prostate not just survive, but heal. Hydration. The gentle healer, another secret ally? Water. Hydration keeps your bladder calm, your urine clean, and your prostate free from irritation. But here's the key. Don't fear water. Manage it. Drink more during the day and less a few hours before bed. That way, your body stays clean and flushed, without those frustrating midnight trips. Water isn't your enemy. It's your body's natural filter, and when used wisely, it helps your prostate stay cool, calm, and clear. Avoid the hidden triggers. Sometimes, what you remove matters just as much as what you add. If your prostate feels swollen or irritated, watch out for silent saboteurs. Caffeine can overstimulate your bladder. Alcohol dehydrates and inflames tissues. Processed meats often contain preservatives that raise oxidative stress. A few small cuts can make a big difference, because every good garden needs some careful pruning. The story of Change Meat Rafiq, 60. He didn't want drastic treatments. He just wanted to feel light again, sleep deeply, and live with peace. So, he made 3 simple changes. He added tomato soup with olive oil to dinner, snacked on a few almonds daily, and took short morning walks for sunlight and calm. Within a month, he noticed the difference. Less bloating, easier nights, deeper sleep. Not magic, just consistency powered by nature. Remember, your body listens to what you do every day. The habits you plant become the health you harvest. So feed it wisely, hydrate it gently, and protect it daily. Because the secret isn't in doing more, it's in doing the right things, with patience and trust. But even the best habits need rhythm, because timing and consistency are what turn good nutrition into lasting transformation. So next, let's uncover when and how often to take these foods to make every bite count. Change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen when you show up for yourself each night. The body is patient. It remembers every small effort, every smart choice, and quietly begins to rebuild, piece by piece. So let's walk through what happens when one man, just like you, commits to 30 days of healing. Week 1, small shifts, big signals. The first week isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. He replaced heavy dinners with light, healing meals, took his magnesium and zinc before bed, and walked each evening instead of scrolling. By the end of the week, something subtle happened. He started sleeping a little deeper, and those night trips to the bathroom grew fewer. For the first time in months, he woke up feeling rested. Not fully renewed yet, but no longer running on empty. That's the body's first whisper. I see what you're doing. Keep going. Week 2. Flow returns, energy rises. Now the healing starts to show. His urine flow felt smoother, his mornings brighter, and his energy. Familiar? That dull fatigue that followed him all day? It started to fade. He found himself walking taller, finishing tasks without that old frustration. Even his mood softened, because when your body feels lighter, your mind follows. Week 3. Confidence rebuilds. Week 3. The quiet wins became louder. He realized one night he slept straight through, without waking once in panic or discomfort. He smiled to himself the next morning. A small victory, but one that felt like freedom. Every evening routine now had meaning, because it wasn't just habit. It was healing, and he thought, I can sleep without worry now. I'm not broken. I'm rebuilding. Week 4. Freedom restored by the final week. His nights were peaceful, his mornings calm, and his mind clear. No rushing, no fear, just a rhythm that felt natural again. He didn't get younger, he got smarter. He learned to work with his body, not against it, and in doing so, he rediscovered the strength that was waiting inside him all along. Transition. Now, it's your turn. Your turn to reclaim your nights, your rest, your rhythm, your peace. Because transformation isn't a secret. It's a series of small, powerful choices. And tonight could be your first one? So here's the truth. Sometimes the most powerful changes don't come from pills or quick fixes. They come from simple choices you make every single day. One fruit, a few mindful habits, and a willingness to listen to what your body's been trying to tell you all along. Your body isn't your enemy. It's your oldest ally. It doesn't ask for much, just the right fuel, the right rhythm, and a little patience. You don't have to live in fear of the night, counting hours, waking up tired or feeling like age has taken something from you. Because it hasn't. It's simply waiting for you to take charge again, naturally, confidently, and wisely. So here's what you can do. Starting today, add this fruit to your daily meals. Let food become your first form of medicine, rich in nature's power to repair and restore. Talk to your doctor. Every step toward health should be guided, because the best plan is the one made with your body, not against it. Subscribe to Alpha Vitality for more senior health wisdom, science-backed, natural and practical guidance made simple. Share this video with a friend who deserves peaceful sleep again, because health is more powerful when shared. And remember this, true strength isn't in ignoring the signs or pretending everything's fine. Real strength is in listening, in caring enough to change, and in choosing healing over hurry. Your next chapter can begin tonight with one fruit, one routine, and one decision to take your health back. Because the body that rests is the body that rises stronger.